Hey friends, welcome back to the next trophy guide for Lies of P, and today we're covering the story of a prince, which is the story of Venigni. Yeah guys, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a big round of applause by leaving a thumbs up or maybe even subscribing. I'd be absolutely thrilled, because on my channel you'll always find the latest guides for the newest games. So it's definitely worth it. Alright friends, this all takes place in chapter 11, and it's important that you are aware there will be some spoilers in this video, so make sure to keep that in mind. And to get this trophy, we have to take the path of lies. Ideally, you should have been lying throughout the whole game, because then at some point in chapter 11 you'll simply return to Hotel Krat. And Venigni has built a wave amplifier that basically allows him to eavesdrop on puppets, and he can then listen in on a message from the Puppet King and will play it back for you. He'll then tell you or ask you what you heard. At this point, it's important that you respond by telling the lie, not the truth, just as we discussed. Make sure to let him know clearly that we don't actually know what's going on and that you're following the instructions as planned. And then we make a selection. I couldn't really hear anything. I'm not sure if this is 100% relevant, but in my playthrough, this is how it worked. That's why I included this part again here. So we select couldn't hear anything. The next thing that happens is he gives us the Puppet King's message, which we can listen to again at the Stargazer. We can simply go to the Stargazer, select the message again, and listen to it accordingly. Just click on Play Puppet King's message at the bottom, and then we can listen to the message again. After that, we go back to Venigni and talk to him again. And now it's especially important that you have all the Trinity keys. If you don't have them yet, feel free to check out my channel. I've uploaded a video for you there. I'll also link it for you again in the end screen and in the description, showing how to find all the Trinity keys. Because in chapter 11, we need to go through the last door here. And will then encounter the King of Riddles. Yes, the King of Riddles is the one who has been giving us tasks over the phone all this time. Now we can start a conversation with him here. The important thing is that, of course, you also lie. I think you can also do it by just saving one key and using it to open the last door here. But opening all the doors and solving all the puzzles is definitely the better way. In the end, we talk to the King of Riddles here, and he'll have a little chat with us. Above all, he will ask us a few questions, which we will then answer with a lie. In the end, he asks us whether we are a puppet or a human, and of course we choose human. So here, when asked puppet or human, we select human, which is the lie in this case, and that makes him happy. In the end, the riddle about the Puppet King, the Riddle King, is finished, and we've completed the dialogue and receive a small reward in the form of a quartz. Yes, friends, but don't let yourselves get confused. We definitely have to talk to him again afterwards. So once the dialogue is finished here, we receive the cloak, the quartz, and then we definitely have to talk to him again, because he will then tell us a little story. Yes, we go through all the dialogues here, so we finish all the conversations with him, and in the end, we receive a Toy Moon World Warrior toy. And this is the toy from Venigni's childhood, because we find out that the Riddle King, of course, also has a lot to do with his own childhood. We then show this toy to Venigni, and he will tell us his true story, and the trophy will pop up after this dialogue. And you did it, guys. Yes, that was the story behind it. That was the trophy. That's how you can get it. As I said, this all takes place in chapter 11, and you definitely need to have opened all the riddle doors, or at least reached the Riddle King, so that you can get the toy. If you don't know where these doors are, I'll tell you again. There's a video about it on the channel, of course. All the other guides for Lies of P are there as well. So feel free to tune in, check it all out. Maybe you've missed something else which you can easily find with my videos. Yeah, friends, I'd appreciate it if you gave a thumbs up, and maybe we'll hear from each other next time. Take care, adios, ciao, ciao.